I'm Sasha to interview and I always want to ask tell us more about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm also called Sasha Lee, so we're twinsies in that regard. I was born in Pretoria and we moved around quite a lot with me growing up. We lived in Joburg and we lived in Cape Town and then we moved back to Joburg and then we moved to PE when I was in grade 6. I went to Lorraine Primary School and then I also went to DF Malapa High School. Then I went overseas, then I came back and I started working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I also was going to mine.
I know, that's so funny!
Okay, and can you tell us more about your crafts as well?
Yes, so I love making things. If I'm painting or if I'm decorating, whatever, I love to try and do DIYs or creating textures, as you know. But I kind of fell in love with polymer clay jewelry. So I make polymer clay jewelry and accessories. They get made from a product called polymer clay. So it's a clay-like product, but it actually has a plastic base. So you bake it in an oven with 130 degrees for like, I would say 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your craft, how big the product is. And then it almost like the clay in itself melts. So it's very like earth clay. Earth clay is very heavy. Polymer clay is very light. That's what I'm saying. There's a plastic base to it, and it's such a forgiving, wonderful thing because it's think about like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
So it's harder than Play-Doh, but it's not as messy as actual earth clay would be, like air dry clay where you can make vases or pots from. It's something that you can mimic. It's something you can make. So you can decide. You can make figurines. There's people that make figurines. There's people that make houses. You know, tiny doll houses. They actually make different things from clay. But I obviously just make it and use it for jewelry.
Okay, and do you know what kind of types of, what you call like art lines and what is your art made of? Like not clay, is it like lines?
It depends. So it's made from polymer clay, right? And it's a clay plastic product in its base form, right? And then you get different colors. Then you can decide what you want to do. So you get obviously all your primary colors are there and your secondary colors, right? And then you can get muted tones. Then they have they are from lime green to like an emerald green. So very on your color spectrum, there's a very big range. But also, if you know your color wheel that I do, then you also learn how to mix clay. So I know that if I'm obviously mix yellow and blue, if I add more yellow, it depends on what type of yellow it is, but if I add more yellow, I'll get like a lighter green, right? If I add more blue, then I'll get like a darker sea green, foamy green. So it depends on, and that's how fun it is. Like I can quickly, when I want to see if things will match, I know what color range works well. I obviously also know that purple and yellow are opposite of each other. So I know they also complement each other quite well. If you think about colors and stuff, so that's always a fun thing. So I don't know if that answered your question, but
And also, do you like enjoy making?
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so exciting. If I get quite a lot of people that ask me to make custom orders, right? So I know this one girl, she buys tops and or dresses or jerseys or whatever, and then she asks me to custom make it towards that specific thing. So she bought a strawberry shirt and or jersey, sorry, and she wanted a strawberry earring. So it had to be like the light baby pink with strawberries, and she wanted it in a particular shape. But that's custom making. So that's more challenging. It could be a bit repetitive, but when I'm in a creative flow and I see something, oh my gosh, this is so cool, then you start making things and you get excited. Like I made rings from jewelry wire and clay that I never thought I'd be able to do. You get to play with like resin, which is also completely different because resin is like a hard plastic. And there's also a creative way in working with that. So yes, I do love it. It fills the creative mind.
Okay. And also, do you like how to be successful with all this? Like, do you just enjoy it?
I think whenever you do a craft, right, it should always come from a place of like sheer joy and love. You need to love doing it. Otherwise it's gonna be, or it's gonna feel like a chore. And when